Hello. Thanks so much for being patient with me. I know I told a couple of you guys that I was going to jump on here at 1. But you know the moment when you look in your fridge and you look in your house and you realize that you've literally eaten all of the food in your house and everyone's hungry and there's no food? Yeah, that was me this morning. I realized that just through having puppies and all this stuff that I literally needed to go grocery shopping. And so, but today I'm jumping on here to talk, hi Natalie, about natural homeopathic alternatives and why those things can benefit us. So one of the things I don't know, some of you may know, some of you might not know, is I actually used to manage a health food store for quite a few years. I've always been intrigued by and surrounded by natural medicine, something that I was fortunate enough to grow up with. Just even in my own home and stuff. And so it comes really natural to me. And so I had a couple people reach out and ask me specifically about their dogs sneezing. A couple puppies from previous litters and somebody that I didn't know, but was on another group of talking about the fact that their dog was sneezing. And they brought them to the vet, and the vet gave them Benadryl and allergy medicine, and it did nothing. And so that really just got me thinking, and I figured I'd jump on here because there's some really great alternative things that we can do, and if we give ourselves or our animals remedies to help them, increase their own immunity or their own system's ability to fight these things, then technically their systems learn, it supports their system, and we're not pumping them full of medicines that can sometimes be very, very harmful for our pets. So one of the links that I have, and I didn't actually link it here, maybe I should have, but if somebody wants to message me, you can ask me. I have this one link to this vet actually talking about like the 10 spookiest things that we give our animals on a daily basis that are actually really bad for you. So, but someone was asking me specifically about homeopathy, and so I'm just going to kind of tell you a little bit about what I use and what I do. I'm no way, shape, or form a vet or anything like this. This is just from my personal experience, the things I've used for my family, the things I've used for my animals. And so there's lots of different companies out there that have homeopathy and that sell homeopathics. You can get them at your natural, you're just in your natural store, your local health food store. Sometimes even Fred Meyer and stuff will have a lot of the basic ones. But this is the kit that I have. I got it specifically from just Amazon. So it's not like it was anything crazy that I special ordered and had to order specially online. But it's specifically for pets. And the reason I like it is because of the fact, hi Jan, is because of the fact that not only are all these little homeopathic vials in here specifically, right? And a lot of them, if you're used to homeopathy and you're used to homeopathics, you'll look in here and you'll see, oh my gosh, arnica. I use arnica all day, every day with my kids. Like one of my boys what did happen? Something happened and he got like an egg on his head. And I have this little arnica stick and I just put it on the top, and immediately like the egg completely goes down. I give him these little tablets. They're dissolvable. Some of them are milk tablets, but you just put them underneath of your tongue and they just dissolve. And so a lot of, you'll see a lot of the similar homeopathy remedies in here that we use personally for ourselves. I could take this arnica just as easily as I could take the other one. The thing that I like about it is it's very user-friendly for pets. So it comes with this little book. And obviously you can see like large animals and then small all the way down to tiny animals. But my friend who just had a litter of puppies, she has Bernie-doodles, and it was her first time mom. And the mom was really, really nervous and just kind of like shaking and panicking. And she looked up in her little thing what remedy would be good for nervousness with birthing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Some of you might know, but I'm 6 months pregnant. And I was like, I need to remember that one because I don't know if you guys have, some of you have and some of you haven't had babies before, but sometimes you get nervous. And so she said she gave her a dose of it, and literally within like a couple of minutes, she was calm, she was fine, like she supported her system. And so this one here, this little book is really cool because you can look up into it. And so like we just technically went to the vet and got our male Canuper neutered. So we actually decided he He does not handle being a stud dog well. He loses weight. He gets anxious. He's so nervous. He just pants. He freaks out. And so we just decided for the health of him that we're going to neuter him and we're going to find a different stud for our program. Well, I took him in and we neutered him, and obviously they give him antibiotics and they give him tons of pain medicine and stuff like that. And instead of doing that, which some people call me crazy, but that's okay. Instead of doing that, I actually looked up here and I was like, okay, what is for, what's for neutering, right? What's for, when they have to go in and get surgery done, right? And so you look up in here and then it just tells you specifically, what it is that you can give them. So the thing that's nice about this book is it gives you things specifically animal related. And that's kind of nice. I don't like the guesswork behind it sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to take the time to actually do all this research and to try and figure it out on my own, especially if it's something that I'm not really accustomed to and I don't really know a lot about, right? So I know a lot about homeopathy, but I don't know, what should I give a dog that's just been neutered, right? And so anyhow, so the couple different things that we gave him was I gave him arnica, which is for surgery and for, cuts and wounds and abrasions and stuff. And then I gave him nux vomica, and nux vomica is actually to help wear the anesthesia off. And it was really cool because they had to actually give him a second dose. And so they were like, he's probably going to be loopy and droopy for minimum 48 hours. And I would say probably within the first 12 hours, he was almost back to his self. He wasn't freaking out. It wasn't weird. And so we can support their systems in so many ways. And so there's different things like bad breath. I have a lot of people talk to me about bad breath with their animals. My dog's breath always stinks bad, right? Different things like that. I mean, you can go into colds. So this is the sneezing and stuff. Watery discharge, sneezing, watery nose, all that kind of stuff. And so it's just a really, really great little resource guide is really what it is. I don't think you have to buy this brand, this Helos brand. This is just a brand that I trust. They're kind of like Boyan. That brand specifically, I just trust. And so I really like them. It has a lot of different remedies and it has a lot of different things. And then the other thing that's really cool is in the beginning, it actually tells you okay, how does homeopathy work? And I'm not going to get into that today because I feel like it would be really, really long. But essentially, when homeopathy was created 200 years ago, what they figured is that like cures like. You can take something that would help that is not present in a healthy human and give that thing to a healthy human and actually will create the desire for it to your body to help fix it, And so, for example, you can give watery onions, right? Onions that make your eyes water to someone who's having allergies, and your body recognizes it's kind of the same and will fight it in that retrospect. So it's cool because it gives you how does it work, safety first, how do you treat animals, dosage for little animals like rabbits or, big animals like horses. And so I just figured I'd jump on here and share this with you. I think it's really great. You can obviously, here's one for hairballs for cats, right? How do you treat a hairball? Okay, that's interesting. Horsefly bites. I mean, I don't know. I grew up around horses, and so horsefly bites are awful. Kennel cough. Kennel cough is a really, really big one. This is the labor one. Kennel cough, there's multiple different ones, and it kind of will give you. So this is, I don't know if this is right side up, is backwards for me right here, but it will tell you what the homeopathic is, and then it will tell you, or what the symptom is, and then it will tell you all these different ones here, and will tell you the symptoms that come along with them. So essentially, it will tell you different things, and you're like, oh, that's how my dog is acting. That's the one I need to give. So insect bites, injuries, influenza, insomnia, poisoning, right? Poisoning, puncture wounds, all this kind of stuff. Mastitis, that's really important for me with breeding dogs. So anyhow, I figured I'd jump on here and share that with you guys. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, you can definitely feel free to message me. Oh, I can give you the couple for surgeries. Let me do that one. That one's been a question. So for surgeries, after any operation, give Arnica 30C alternated with HypCal. So HYP/CAL 30C to aid in healing. If it was broken bones, that's a different one. And then to clear the anesthetic is Nux Vomica 30C and Sulfur 30C. So those are those two. And then what was the other one? Let's see. There was another one that was in here that someone was asking about. I forget what it was. But anyhow, look it up. I think you'll really like it. And I hope it helps somebody. Yeah, and it's kind of cute. It comes in this little like case too. So, okay. All right. Yep. Absolutely, Jan. I'll talk to you guys later. And I'm going to jump on probably later on this afternoon and show you guys all the puppies. All their eyes are open. I'm so excited. Their eyes are open, and I swear they've doubled in size. They're a week and a half old, and I'm like, how are you guys literally double in size? They're so stinking cute. So anyhow, have a good one.